Okay, we're here with another Root Monthly match. Let's introduce our players to get started. Player 1,
Hey, it's uwtron.
Player 2,
Hello there, that's Eletto.
Player 3,
Trippingrannys, how's it going?
pretty good, and Player 4.
Gregoola, yay!
All right, we already started the draft. S&D was picked. We got Mountain Mouseholds. We got 3 Homeland factions in the draft, and 2 other factions that are not Homeland, so not worth specifying, I guess. But feel free to get started. You can take it away for the draft.
What you got, Greg?
So I'm starting, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so let's go Frogula. Yeah.
All right, we got frogs. Popular 4th seat pick.
Okay. Okay.
Everybody already had their hands dealt out. Utron picked
That's
the.
it.
You got to put the cards in, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll help with the cards. All right. Frogs with Mouseholds. Probably their least favorite of the 3, but still, they get some really good control over Mousehold with placing militant enclaves down sometimes. 3 mice are pretty convenient. 3 of the rabbits are next to each other. Foxes mostly off the river. So, I mean, not the ideal frog layout, but
Yeah.
I like frogs on mountain, and they're really good at opening the paths.
Yes.
Grip in seat 3. An interesting thing about this matchup is these 4 players all have some experience with each other to an extent. Drippin and Utron play quite a bit. We got knaves.
Get out of here, Arbiter.
We were talking a little before going live. Drippin thought that Arbiter was the one that wouldn't get picked, so now we really do get that confirmation. So 2 of the 3 Homeland factions picked first. Moles, badgers, bats to go.
We'll do the scoundrel. Here.
One's using the ruins today.
And the rune and the tinker. Where's tinker? That's the setup. Got 2 bags. Two crossbows.
Hey, Riverman. Yeah, Drippin's definitely got some knaves experience. These are all very experienced players. Should be a good match today. I think Trippin ended on 29 in 1 or 2 of the Hoot 2 games.
Yeah, we're good to go.
Got a little unfortunate with that. Knaves with a lot of forests here, setting up primarily in the middle. Still gotta place one more guy. Oh no, Scoundrel's on the bottom. There we go. Okay, names are all set up. No arbiter. We'll see how many bird cards are in this hand.
We'll draw molds.
There's one. They got options. Set up wherever they want.
Or do I?
Probably not badgers, because that didn't look like a lot of birds. We got some bird cards in the bottom right. I know uwtron likes badgers. We got moles. I was thinking moles would be the one picked here. Bats versus badgers for seat 1. I could see either one being picked really. But if I had to guess, uwtron's going with badgers.
I'm
But
good.
I don't know, maybe they want more bad practice.
You say you're good?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Should be an interesting pick though.
Beloved
You get to
badger.
pick your badgers. There you go.
Well, we'll see. Hold on.
Thinking about it.
All right. So first of all, if I did badgers, I would have to go here.
Can't really go in 2 actually, because
You can't go there.
yeah,
I can't go there. Okay.
they actually have to go in 1 and 4.
I guess I have actually. I can go.
You have to go to like 1 and 4 or 11 and 7.
Why does 3 and 9 should work?
No, it'd have to be 1 and
3 and
4,
9 is adjacent to 12.
because 7's also adjacent to 10.
I don't understand. Why does 3 not work?
3 can only go next to 9, which is adjacent to 12. And
I
also
see.
7 is adjacent to 10, so badgers are 1 and 4 only.
1 and 4 only. Okay.
Which isn't too bad. Badgers also get to open the paths
Oh, right.
as compared to
So it's
bats.
technically an edge. I see. That's what I was missing. Okay.
And Mousehold protects them a bit, but not as fun as some of the other ones for badgers. Moles probably like Mousehold the most out of these factions. It gives badgers more safety in the mouse clearings, but all of them are in the corners as compared to the middle. So badgers are not going to want to stay in most of them. We might see pretty few. Yeah, if I had to think about how Mousehold to be used here, I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of battles in Mouse. I also don't think we're going to see a whole lot of battles this game anyway with this faction assortment. Really, it's just knaves are going to hit stuff because they have to. And then frogs can, if they're well established enough, clean up the acclaim for a lot of it. Badgers would be doing that too after frogs.
Yeah, I think I should go bats.
But bats would be able to get first dibs on a lot of the enclaves.
What? UW
And
passing out on.
it could accelerate both of the factions quite a lot.
The game is like a magnet to get targeted.
I could see this being good for both factions.
You gotta take
I'm
that
gonna
into
Yeah,
account.
really good.
Yeah.
Interesting to see the bat pick.
I'll leave you a claim so that you can oversee my claim if you want to.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I'm saying. This is mutually benefit. I gotta give you incentive not to target me. Badgers are like a Waving red at the bull.
Are you gonna take your luck with the bungler today?
No, I will.
All right.
I will make my own luck.
Some superstition with the bungler not being
I see.
as good as a die.
So we'll start here
A big die.
and here.
Okay, Badgers unpicked once again.
Let me just make sure this looks good before I confirm. Move a symbol. A symbol.
Thinking about starting next to the tunnel.
Pretty good.
Can move and assemble there. Yeah, they can move and assemble there and assemble on 1.
Yep, I'm good.
So they'll be able to do just fine. All right, once we draft down to 3 cards, we're ready to go. And if anyone needs to leave and rejoin, good time to do that now. Because we got some factions that are going to reveal stuff.
I also don't see the frog score marker anywhere.
I think it's under the knaves.
Disappeared. Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah. I'll load a couple other things too that you guys like. Are we good to go?
Yeah.
All right. Deck is shuffled. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck. All right. So I'll reveal this to take a move into 12. Reveal this to assemble in
can't-
12.
I cannot see those for some reason.
Yeah, you'll have to leave and rejoin.
And then I'll assemble in 1.
Okay. So Bat's able to set up right next to
We'll
moles.
empower in 1.
Gonna empower immediately to get some loyalists, or actually a point.
Take the point. I'll power again in 1.
And 2 bird cards, so went pretty well. See if this is worth a point or not. Huge start from Bats. Don't usually see them starting with 3
crafting,
points.
So I draw a card. I'll pick up this assembly. This one flips to governing. I score 1 from oversee. Draw a card. And my turn.
Okay, birds on recruit. I will recruit twice in my daylight. Time. I will reveal a bunny and a fox and a mouse to sway the brigadier.
Right? Double mole turn. That's what you are gonna see in this matchup. I don't think I don't think anyone's gonna interfere with that turn 2 either.
I am.
So moles will probably just retreat into their burrow or something.
Chipping you back. You can see the cards.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
I will
But not holding on to anything too crazy.
of course.
Also getting a frog card. So gonna have a pretty standard start. We got some cool craftables over in the Knave's hand.
There's nobody around me.
Yep.
Nobody to take for it.
There are no easy targets for Knaves.
Screw all that.
But they're probably gonna hit moles.
come anywhere near the knaves.
They could, if they had assault, then they could assault somebody, but yeah, I'm curious what they do here. They have some really good items for protection, but yeah, I wonder if can they craft a double T this turn? If two guys were in mouse, if they could, let's see, they don't have a boot, do they? No.
Possibly. I could do that.
I don't see a very greedy option to craft both T's turn one, which would be impressive. They
Yeah.
can move over to 9,
Guess we can do that. We will
skirmish,
be
craft the hammer, and then try to set up T next turn. It's not ideal, but I don't think knaves are going to open the paths when they have cards that good. Moles and bats also don't intend to open the paths very much
Okay,
because
what'd I
they're going to
do?
reveal their cards,
Cards and
and it's inconvenient for them. But frogs should definitely open the paths every turn, because every time that knaves don't, then that's just another point that usually will fall to frogs here. So I kind of like how frogs could go with that dynamic. It's always it's obviously too early to call anything like that, but I'm very interested to see if frogs really try to race ahead,
I guess we can do
how
that.
aggressive they go
We
as
will
well.
be the tinker.
Okay, Tinker is the one next to, it's the one on the right side here.
Move this way.
Okay, looks like they're gonna just craft the anvil.
We will
So
revel.
yeah, revel. So move, revel, serve, craft anvil, and just a pretty.
Then it will serve the anvil.
They do get to draw another card by doing this. It's a frog card, which they'll probably just use to open the path.
And I draw a card when I do that. Tinker.
But they're not gonna get any acclaim or prisoner points this turn anyway, so they're just picking up other points instead.
I suppose. I mean, there's nothing better to do. I can do this. I will spend that point.
Okay, we got one action left.
And
Might just move into the forest.
move back to the forest because there's nothing else to do. Can't get anybody.
No easy prisoners until the frogs spread
Draw
out.
one.
Moles are kind of inconvenient right now. But because Knave's just crafted the hammer, they have access to it for another one. Another possible serve next turn. We got another T over there.
Let's craft with enclaves. And Vulture beginning here, no rally, no silence, all free actions.
Considering where to settle right now.
I'm gonna set a key here.
Going for Fox. Probably both of the mouse clearings.
Greg, if you're talking, you're really, really low.
Sorry, lack of speakers. I will bring this closer. Start
works
with 3
better.
times in Fox and double mice. And what are we gonna do? Yeah, I will also discard this great ambush to take this one out. Which after that, gonna integrate 4 V-points with another ambush.
All right, using up the whole hand. But frogs can do that. They're just going to get 3 cards back. 6-point turn.
And
That's
gonna
a
draw how many cards?
2 points from the T craft.
I have 1, 3, 4, so 3 cards. Oh, I could have taken Fox Labor.
Yeah, could take Fox Laborers. Might be useful for them,
3 cards.
but no need for it yet.
Okay.
Might not be a bad game for it.
That seems done, right? Yeah, I think so.
Okay, turn 2 and a lot of points already on the board, actually. This is the kind of game it's going to be. Bats right now. They got some cool craftables in there.
Take a move. I'll recruit twice and then assemble in 4.
Gonna protect some acclaim. A dangerous game, but it's dangerous no matter what bats try to protect here.
Um,
So they'll probably balance it
I won't
out a
do
bit.
anything with any of these. Or sorry, wait. Go to daylight. I'll spend this.
All right, you can use supply train and open up a path for point.
Then we go
Interesting.
evening. I won't do anything with any of these cards. I'm not gonna craft, so I'll draw my card.
I don't know if I would have spent supply train to do that, but if you're not intending to craft,
C, and I draw a card.
yeah, I'm just narrating it.
Discard.
If you're not intending to craft anything, then this really is just a chance to curate the hand. Find stuff like that sword. So as a result, not intending to craft supply train anytime soon means you might as well just spend it for the point. I think that's the logic here. Out of these, Friend of the Mice is probably the least useful one. But maybe they want to keep the mouse. Also, no risking anything with empowering this turn. Plus, there was no ability to banish moles in 12 anyway. Not that it would have mattered too much.
Oh, you're discarding that.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about what to discard.
Trying to think ahead with this.
Um,
But nicely straightforward bat's turn. Where you have the assembly in 4 and the assembly in 12. Moles probably aren't going to do a whole lot quite yet. But they need to get the 5th card in their hand before they can make bigger moves. If moles want to sacrifice a potential recruit action and maybe walk into 2 and attack it, that's a possible scenario. They do have
This.
yeah, they can afford that kind of stuff. Yeah, they got rid of Friend of the Mice. That makes sense for beds.
Birds
Do that.
recruit. Daylight, and we recruit
All right,
there 2 times.
nothing crazy for moles here. We'll see what they do with Brigadier. Probably just gonna reposition a bit. They can start planning ahead and spread out a little, or they can retreat and plan ahead to dig later. But they'll get that mayor, unless they really want a lord right now, which they could get.
Yeah.
But where do moles position
Here's
here?
my brigadier. I will reveal the same 3 cards.
Okay, deciding to not
Straight
do any
here.
movements. I feel like retreating a little bit is at least safer. But I mean, this is fine too. Could definitely have made the life of someone else harder.
And I will go 1 card.
Or move into mouse or something, because you go into mouse, they at least,
Scoundrel.
if attacked, get to go to Mousehold.
We're
Dave's gonna go
move
Scoundrel. Probably gonna hit the frogs then.
this way.
Okay.
Then we're going to
They can skirmish, bag. They can move bag. Yeah. Did they get a? I think the right
assault
thing to do.
frogs, or not assault. Skirmish against the frogs.
Okay, so they're just being careful with this. There's a way that they could have
Ambush my frogs.
No.
tried to do a double craft, but it doesn't matter anymore. All right, good roll.
3-0. Take him this way. That goes away. School. Out and claim. So that was my second action.
Yeah, we got move skirmish so far. There might be a move
My
bag
third action will
on
be
5 or serve move.
to serve some tea.
And other tea is gone. Gonna open a path probably and jump to 8 points.
Get a point. While I'm here, we'll dump everybody's favorite card.
Sorry. Don't you get 2 points?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be at 7 after this pass clear.
Oh, my bad. There we go. Then we shall my fourth action will skirmish because I can, even
Oh yeah, Scoundrel can do that.
against
I like this.
the frogs again.
Going for frogs again. Not moles.
Or do I do it? Hold on. It's a good opportunity. I could hit anybody from here.
Actually, yeah.
And
Names do have their choice right here. ABW. We got a racing game today. Right now, Knaves are deciding their 4th action.
If I roll well, there's a point against frogs.
No one's touched the moles yet. And
Could
seat 2 over there.
diversify a little bit against the moles or bats.
Trippin started with 2 T's and a hammer. Was unable to do the double T craft. So Frogs ended up getting the other
I
T
think bats are not the
before
move right
knaves
now
could get one.
because there's already a claim there.
I think the play here actually is just
Frogs
hit
is
the
a weird plan
frogs,
if you
hope for a
actually
3
wanna hit me.
for a point.
No problem.
I'm gonna
there.
hit you eventually, but
Yeah, well,
Yeah, because you can spread the frogs out enough right here.
I feel like some diversity is probably best, so we'll go
Okay,
against the moles.
not worth the point, but this also
Got an
is
ambush for me?
technically policing.
Nope.
Let's see this roll. 2-0, okay.
Put this guy here.
Scoundrel's gonna have to stay in 8.
Put down for a claim.
But also the jailer is right there, able to move into 8 again
And
next turn if
we
they need to.
shall mock the powerful. I got 2 prisoners. That's 1 point. 3 claim. That's another point. 2 points.
Hey, Cow and Dust Wars people, if you were watching Dust Wars.
Then this
We're in the middle of
worthless now.
root game.
I had both T's in my hand, and I was trying to figure out a way to serve both of them on turn 1, but I couldn't do that.
Hey, Arb.
And then frogs took it from me.
Knaves at 9 points after 2 turns.
Frog call.
Always on Dust Force, yeah. Well, Cow streams other stuff occasionally.
It's me.
Right now, I'm just commentating this game. And this is a fairly high level root group actually. There's always a bit of a mix, but this is a pretty good match. Frogs finding militias and coins. I don't know how easily coins is going to be crafted this game, but let's see. Gregoola having mic issues still. Going for the bag. Probably going to do militias and provoke a lot just to get more board presence. They should open a path first.
What else are we gonna do?
They're actually not next to any. That's too bad for frogs. Right now, so frogs have militias in their hand, and I don't think they want to give up coins. So I think I'd try to be peaceful if possible.
Smallest time.
We're
gonna craft
we're in a fairly complicated game right here. 3 of these factions are actually in the new expansion.
And
Quite the
here.
quite the coincidence in this game. The moles, knaves, and frogs are all new.
So
They just came out physically.
there or not there? Wait a sec, maybe I'll place it somewhere else.
This is going to be a pretty fast-paced game in terms of
Place it.
scoring. The players also know each other pretty well. They play each other pretty often.
Maybe here is cooler spot.
Yeah, it's in Tabletop Simulator.
Stuff I wanna do.
The root developers are actually really friendly with. They like it that people play it in Tabletop Simulator and encourage it. That's really cool.
Yeah, instead I will just put it here. It's better spot.
All right. I like that militias.
Okay, then go
This
another
went down in
profile.
7
I'm
because
gonna
now they're able to clear the path from 7 to 8
root.
when they provoke.
I think you can take care of get claiming too, maybe.
No, I cannot.
Asking
I
for
want
policing this game might not happen.
doesn't align.
I think moles are gonna have to be the ones attacking people.
Because this stuff will come back here. Oh, it won't because it will be.
So right now,
no, it's always mouse. It'll come back to 5 no matter what you do.
investments is
Be nice.
it's basically worth
It
3
would come
points.
back to me with militant.
now or later,
This is
When I
frog.
die.
if frogs are peaceful.
The guy
Oh yeah,
doesn't.
2 is yeah. No, it wouldn't come back. You're right. Yeah.
Do I want to just destroy this? Not other stuff.
But frogs need to get more board presence, is the way I see it.
So many.
That'll make it harder for people to take advantage of them. Get a good provoke turn in right here
I mean, that's
for recruiting.
for the mouse anyway. So
And still get a point
Yeah, but
from
if
the
you
path.
destroy 2, then I can focus on 8, destroying both the acclaim and the captain.
That's a more interesting deal. You hit 2, I hit 8.
Now the knaves can just pop down here, get the 3 guys, punch me.
no, if you
and go.
commit to that, yeah, sure. So yeah, I can do that if you commit to the killing. Okay, so I will commit to that.
All right, so pretty good chance that frogs
And
get the
now
cardboard point by hitting 2.
I have free actions, so let's do. Cannot do anything with this in hand. That's sad. No path point. No. 3, 6. Yeah, well, it is what it is. So I will just provoke 3 times, and I will just throw away my cards, and
Line up the coins.
just choose the order of those provokes. Oh, 1.
So frog's intending to provoke 3 times. They're gonna place 3 more militant enclaves down
Middle
and get a lot of
mice,
guys.
corner mice, and then fox. Oh, middle mice. Oh, this is such a play.
They can do that where their people are or on the river.
Middle mice is first one, so 3 here. Corner mice.
Doing it the
So 2 to the corner mice.
technically
This
you
one
do have
is
to
last,
do it in
and
a
3
different
more into the next.
order, but we know what Greg intends here.
Okay. And all of them are flipping. Flip, flip.
Flipping them in reverse order from the way they were provoked in.
Touch button, no. Oh, this one doesn't matter that much.
Technically, for those trying to follow along, the first provoke was in 5, and when you provoke, it places a warrior in each militant enclave. Greg kind of skipped ahead and placed the guys out of order, but still placed the right amount. In a less experienced group, I'd make them do it the right way.
Ambush here, tripping, retaliate battle.
Nope. Yeah, just roll.
Just because it's easy to make mistakes when you jump ahead like that.
What is rolled out?
Nice 3-0.
You can move him to the forest.
So a point for me, yay.
And you move him into the forest. That's gone.
Frog's only getting 2 points this
Where
turn.
do I want this guy to go?
But recruiting 10 guys.
Oh, I guess here.
They might not need to do that again for the rest of the game.
Very strange stuff is happening there. Draw a single card.
I thought we were tied. Were we not? Were you at 7? Or did I miss something?
He crafted.
I crafted.
Oh, he crafted.
Yeah, started at 6.
Yeah. Cool.
And I draw a single card. Do I want Militias or no? Actually, I want Militias, so I will take this.
Yeah, definitely take militias.
And that's it.
Although it'd be funny to
So
pressure
that's
bats into
everyone
taking
win
it.
right now.
Yeah, well,
I
frogs
mean,
are
you're
pretty
counter,
scary.
so. I mean, you're counter, so.
I'm not saying frogs did what they were supposed to do. I don't think I need to be hit right now by the moles
Well,
when the frogs have
if you're not hit in the first
14,000
era,
frogs.
then like there is no point in the second era. Just need to
That's not
wait.
remotely true at all. That's like not remotely true at all.
No, I don't know. I disagree, but
I've played a lot,
everyone
played a
can
lot
have
of this.
his
Yeah.
own opinion.
Let me just make sure this works.
Trying to see these revealed cards at the same time. Bats thing about setting up in 7.
I just did my part of hitting, and I'm happy with that.
Right. No, I'm not blaming you for what you did. I just don't think that it makes
Hey.
much sense to go hand on the scoundrel right now as the moles.
Okay, so with these two, I have symbol one
Agree
here,
to disagree.
one here.
Since you don't rule those, you'd have to discard if you're
You don't
just
rule
placing
out
them
of
empty.
it. You can't do
Oh.
any of that.
Yeah, you're sorry.
You trying to invent new bat tech that doesn't exist
Well, I'm
yet.
still gonna do one of them, but I'll recruit first. So recruit, then a symbol. Then I will.
Made me have to double check the card because
Use the-
I don't usually see bats to go for that.
for the- That's
If bats want to like waste their cards and
and then I'll
be greedy about crafting, they can do that.
here.
They got 3 bird cards, so that's good for them.
I'll go to daylight.
They held back. Held back a card again
remove
to
path,
open a path.
Score my point. Do nothing with Inwards. I'll empower in 7.
I do actually like that bats are clearing out.
Okay, take the loyalist.
Bats are clearing some paths with their cards.
Won't do anything with these.
Because they're not.
No craft, so I draw. Oh, sorry, I accidentally drew 2, but I'm gonna draw 1 at the end of my turn. I wasn't gonna do anything else, but.
All right, so what I'm gonna do, because you happen to see them, I am going to reveal to everybody these are the 2 cards that were drawn. You'll have to draw another one. I'll make sure it's not a frog. I mean, actually, you can just. I'll shuffle these back in.
Yeah.
Okay, now you can
All right,
try it again.
1. Okay, there we go. Then I will oversee, or pick this up.
Making me
Stay up.
remember what it's like to moderate games.
2 points. Actually, draw my card.
Another 3-point turn for bats. Another path and ruling over 2 piece of cardboard still. Slowly building up.
Can't believe I'm doing this, but I'll discard lookouts.
Giving up lookouts.
And that's my turn.
They did get a loyalist out of this.
Okay. Birds are
No, they're not banishing at all this game. Moles finally have their Brigadier and Mayor, so they're gonna start actually doing something. We'll see if they still attack 8. Knaves will argue that you don't have to hit me. Although frogs kind of heard the, oh, you're gonna attack the captain. That deal where if wolves do attack an 8, it's a bit risky for them, and it's a lot more effort for moles to do that. But it's good to hit the knaves.
Yeah, the thing tripping is that I don't know what I can do right now against the frogs. Like I could dig like in 10, but that's a river clearing and they have militias. I don't really like that. It's just gonna be a free timer point for them.
You don't have to hit them. Just outrule them so they can't draw the card.
Or even tie with them.
I think it's a really bad decision for the table overall. If we remove the scoundrel right now, there's no reason to do it right this second, and let the frogs flip 4 cards over or get 4 more dudes.
Yeah, the scoundrel is not.
Automatically score for 3. Like they can draw 4 cards and automatically score for 3, and then have 3 other actions.
Yeah, there is more
And get
urgency
4 more dudes and 3 more. Like
in one thing.
So
auto remove the scoundrel. The scoundrel can't move. Y'all can remove the scoundrel in any of the next 4 rounds.
Well,
I have to
Yeah.
agree
the
that
scoundrel can move on turn
scared
4.
me a little bit here. I mean, leaving the acclaim is also bad, but
But most have this turn and next
usual
turn.
end is usual nays with game clock. No one is gonna take any of guys during the H era.
Oh,
And this will just end
as
always.
usual in our server, they have like an 11% win rate, whereas the frogs and bats have close to 30. So this is not WA that you're dealing with here. You do not have to remove the scoundrel right now. And if you do, there's literally nobody that can do anything to frogs for quite a while.
okay, I wouldn't listen to that. Knaves aren't going to do anything to frogs. I do think frogs are in a really good spot, but like, I don't know about that argument.
Yeah, but the
What do you-
fact
well,
is
what-
that
who's
I
touching frogs? Who's
dig
touching
into
frogs if I get hit?
Moles could do it. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying I wouldn't. I don't think knaves are going to police frogs. Knaves just want to race too, but
Yeah.
I do agree that frogs are more of a threat at the moment.
Yeah, the thing is that I can like maybe dig into flip the enclave, and that's just my turn. That seems pretty bad.
You have 4 battles. It's not just your turn. You have up to 4 battles if you want. 5 battles if you did.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want.
I'd like to see most try to get a cardboard point
Yeah.
If you wanted to.
and weaken
I'm not saying
somebody.
you
I
have
can
to,
also
but
I can also provoke on moles a couple of times just to drag us both down. That's cool. Let's do that.
Suggesting frogs will drag moles down with them.
Let's do that.
Yeah, but then like you tripping are going to get those 2 guys and just smack me wherever I go.
Yeah, jailer.
smacking you, you're in last place. Ideally, I'd like to hit a back turn. If not, I'll just hit frogs. I'm not hitting you. What am I hitting you for? You're all around already outside forest.
Yeah, right now moles are just starting to join this
I
race.
can't get the cardboard.
They need to get
That's
points.
the argument. You're
Everybody
the
else, they can get their
frogs that
points.
can hit you the most.
I'm not
That's
saying police.
the
I'm not
one.
even saying police frogs. I'm saying don't hit me. I don't care what you do as long as you don't hit me in that clearing. I think it's advisable to do something to the frogs where they at least don't get to flip 4 cards over and then automatically score 3 points no matter what before their turn even starts. I think
But
that's a
you
good move.
automatically score 4 points now, right?
No, I don't. I automatically score 2.
I think it's
you
reasonable
won't
for
do
moles to go
anything
after
on
an
your
easier
turn to
target like
score
6
anymore.
here. That's only 2 guys.
Automatically we have 4 points, right? Tripping?
There's 2 mouse cards over there.
Not automatically. It depends on how things go.
Well, yeah, basically with your turn output. Oh yeah.
Like
I know.
I'm not
Forgot
arguing that I
about this.
can't.
You
score
forgot
points. I'm
about
saying,
this part,
like, do
yeah.
we really want frogs to do all this unopposed while we hammer the knaves? And the scoundrel cannot move. Anyone that wants to can remove the scoundrel at any time before turn 6. He's sitting there doing nothing in 8. You have 4 turns. 3 turns. Now it's the middle of turn 3 for y'all. You have 3
Yeah,
turns
but
to hit.
it's not the scoundrel that I'm worried about.
The
It's more
acclaim,
the 2 guys and the acclaim.
Right. I mean, the acclaim is worth half a point right now. It's worth 1 point with the bats guarding it. I was planning on going to hit frogs on my turn, but I can't do that if I get removed.
Yeah, the only way the jailer is going to go after the frogs is if they take those skunks from 8. Which is why Trippin's trying to argue for don't hit the scoundrel yet. It's not necessary. You're just taking the skunks now.
But then you're saying that if I don't attack here, maybe you can like go all the way down to 5 and smack the frogs. I don't think it's good for you.
I don't think frogs
So
will
you're
mind
telling me you're
losing
gonna
one
hit me
clearing
for my
also.
betterment. It's not good for me to go hit the frogs. Is that what I heard right? I'm just making sure that that's it. Is that what you said? Like you want to hit me so that I don't hit the frogs because hitting the frogs is not in my best interest. Is that the argument?
No, what I'm saying is that I don't think you want to go to 5, so maybe you're gonna, I don't know. Oh no, if you open the path, then the forest.
I can go to 5, 2, or 10. I can get to almost anywhere the frogs are very easily. If I have those dudes, I'm gonna drop into 8, then I can move to 7, 2, 5, or I can go all the way to 10 through 7 if I want to.
It's an interesting problem for most to think about here. What they want to attack. I don't think they want to get on anyone's bad
Okay,
side.
let's do whatever we want to do. I just did the part that you asked me to, so I hit the knaves in a place. You asked me to, and you told that you will do something. You might like.
But the
say
board
that-
state changed
that
dramatically with your 25
It didn't
dudes.
change at all. Since my turn, it didn't change.
Yeah, we're gonna. This is what a lot of the game's gonna sound like
There's
today.
not-
I think.
I
There's not
triple
14 more
provoked in
frogs on the
the
board.
things I was in, so there was
There's not
change.
14 more frogs on the board since you last
Well,
acted.
triple provoke is not hardly a thing that anyone did not guess. That's basically how faction works.
Eletto, the sounding less confident about this little situation. And the other
I mean,
two,
unless you assume that I will just settle 3 times with 5 frogs on board, but that was hardly a turn.
yeah, the other two are gonna be pretty adamant about
Didn't make up
what they want most to do here.
like
That's what we're hearing. Uwtron probably gonna be one of the quieter
just said that
players.
if you go to 2, maybe I could do something in 8.
And just being like,
It's not-
yeah, I'll protect your thing.
Well, deals are not
I don't
binding.
care what you do,
You
but
just said one
Yeah,
thing.
deals are not binding though.
But
You
you
can
can
change
do
your
it.
mind when the
I'm aware
board
they're,
state
I'm aware
changes.
they're not. Of course, they're
But
not
I can
binding,
also
that's what I'm
like
saying. Yeah.
I can also betray after
Yeah,
that.
I'm just
so-
saying, from as a third party, what I heard was frogs did something they weren't going to do otherwise because Mole said they were going to do something else. So
That's right.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah, it's pretty early to do a
You're under no
betrayal.
obligation to uphold bad deals that once the variables change.
Yeah, no,
They
I
did
know,
not
I
A
agree
single
with you
variable
on
will
that
not
point.
There
I
was
think
no
this
single
early it's
variable
not that
change
significant.
since that. I did 3.
There's 13 frogs on the map who are oppressing
I did
clearing.
3. I did
That
3.
variable changed a lot.
No, there was no change at all. I did 3 actions that are on my board basically, and did not attack
Like,
anyone.
I
or do anything.
don't believe you're that bad at math or arguing in bad faith. You know the board changed. There's
I did
13
change.
frogs
just
on the
saying
map.
that it was obvious what he was going to do when they made the deal.
Yeah,
So-
it was already after Milita Craft, so there was
All right, yeah,
no.
do whatever. Do whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, this isn't too big of a hit for knaves, even if knaves do get attacked here. But you gotta fight for it. Trippin and Greg can certainly get a little bit more frustrated with some of those situations. More in the end game. Might come across in their voice a little, but they're all pretty friendly with each other. They all know each other. So we'll see if it gets heated at all a little bit later, maybe. I don't think it would actually get heated, but it could happen. Right now, it looks like it looks like we're gonna hit some frogs.
So we dug into 2.
I'm a little surprised they're going for 2, but They are able to sway a lord there. I think 10 is an easier place to hit for moles if they want the mouse clearing there. It's just a little bit more reliable.
That was my first daylight action.
They also could.
Did I do my birdsong recruit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Looks like you just did the birdsong recruit, right? That's it. So you've only dug so far.
Yeah.
So we'll see if they move anyone else in. They're probably gonna battle. Some.
Yeah.
I can still do.
And if it goes poorly, they can negotiate
both.
That's
afterward.
why making deals is not a great stuff. But
I can still do something here in 2 and maybe do something in 8. So we
Now, other idea.
Some did we?
If they don't want to dig, they could actually use the frog card to sway if they wanted. If they didn't want to hit anybody,
Depends
they could actually use a card to open the remaining path for a point
My second daylight action, I would
and
attack the
just
frogs.
move enough guys so that they go into one of those
yeah, go for
clearings.
it.
Second daylight actions and attack. Let's see what we got. 3-2.
Yeah. Here goes doing something there.
But what I was saying earlier was moles wouldn't be required to dig in order to reach 2. They could still get 2 attacks in there and clear a path if they wanted. But they're probably going to get the Lord anyway. And I mean, we'll see where they position after the battles, or if they want to move anyone else into 2 first. But they didn't get ambushed, so it's very unlikely that they would get ambushed with another attack.
Okay.
Also,
sorry,
it is known that
I don't think I can.
frogs have militias here.
If I roll
What a
poorly.
surprise.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still. I think I'm still gonna take care of the acclaim and the scoundrel on my next turn.
Trying to anger both people here.
Next turn.
Like I still need
after the era,
to
so it
do
doesn't
something,
matter.
and yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you.
Oh, that's just a game. Just
Yeah.
a broken deal.
It's also always funny to
The
tease
main
when people
villager
break a
to
deal,
battle here in 2.
Yeah, go for it.
however small it is, minor and early.
So it 1 point.
Use it against them, make them really regret any transgression ever again against them. So I mean, frogs just lost some of those guys, but
Then
they might be able to manipulate the moles into doing what they want later, because they did this to frogs
I will
at this
use the
point.
mayor to move.
Ooh, just leaving that tunnel there. 1 in 12 is protected, so I like that one.
Guys, back into the barrel.
But this just gives knaves a target.
We reveal 4 cards, 2 mouse, 1 rabbit, and 1 fox to sway the barn of dirt. For 3 points.
I do expect that the scoundrel will get hit next turn.
And draw 1 card.
That scoundrel probably won't live.
Alright.
But that's okay.
You
You
gotta
know,
be
that's probably even expected if you're Naves.
guy.
Also, Nave's gonna get that final path.
Let's
There's one
see.
remaining, so that's what that card's gonna get used for.
Cool. All right. We will take a move. Then we will nab against the mole. Got an ambush for me?
Ain't gonna nab the mole in 8. They got 2 nabs, so they might nab the mole here, nab the tunnel, and then revel somewhere else.
Okay.
Probably in 3.
Here. And with that move this way.
This does mean that both the moles get to return to 8. Unless there's another prisoner taken somewhere.
And we will.
But that's not really a Nave's problem because,
We moved.
well, I mean, it kind of is a Nave's problem. It makes it easier for moles to hit the scoundrel. So if Naves can find a way to take one more frog prisoner, they don't have to do that.
We'll nab.
But it's
again
inconvenient
against
now.
The,
That said, the tunnel is just a
moles.
point.
Yeah, still no ambush.
Doors need a point.
Gotta remember to open the path too, though.
Whatever, paid in kind.
How's that back setting? He left free cardboard.
Oh, no, his
Yeah, that's
feedback that Greg.
Goat.
yeah. Utron just trying to
Then with the move,
get people to turn against each other
we will.
with that comment.
Where do I want to move?
If they had a sword here, they'd probably go after 4 or 5, and it'd be pretty interesting. Because they could just go after
This way?
5. Yeah, hit the frogs in 5.
And we'll
Get the prisoner
One
on the
action.
side. If they roll well, this could go really
We'll
well
battle
for Naves.
I'm assuming that's the militias, so no ambush.
No.
Yeah, tripping nose. All right, not a good roll,
1-0.
but now Naves
That
can
is
choose to return frogs
Now
instead
tie,
of.
right? 4-4. We'll peace talk 5 or negotiate, whatever you call it.
Used to be called peace talk in earlier testing.
Then
Remembering the path. The final part of daylight.
that's my turn.
They got 4 prisoners,
So I got to place the
4 claim. Oh yeah, they
Claim
hadn't placed the
there.
claim yet.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 prisoners and 4 claim. That's 4 points.
Nave's about to lose 2 captains, perhaps. But there's a chance one of them stays alive.
And now the frogs have frogs and moles are tied. So I'm going to take the frogs.
Yep.
You can take a dude back.
Frog still can pick up 2
Where
cards.
are my dudes?
Your dudes are in the 2 forests. They're in there.
Okay. Mhm. Why do I want this dude to show up? Um, I guess I'll this guy and put him here.
Okay, that is the end of my thing. We will draw one card.
Okay.
What a day.
All right, frogs.
Right.
They got some options here. They're not really concerned too much with getting hit that much, I think.
Not
You
good
can
with it.
manipulate by tripping. That was like obvious stuff.
But it really depends on what they draw with their
Yeah,
two
definitely
cards.
would not have backstabbed to let Nate take a giant lead. But here we are.
Yeah, we're in for an interesting
Yeah.
situation with these factions here.
What can we do?
But everybody's gonna be greedy this game.
Well,
Frogs aren't gonna want to hit knaves in 5 now.
I will once again try to talk any sense. I think we need to remove those two captains. I will not do it alone. And yeah.
Yeah, now frogs, if they're gonna hit something, it's gotta be 8.
I also said it that I don't think tripping will go smash only smash some balls, some frogs. So yeah.
Well, knaves did one
The only
attack.
reason I hit you in 8 was because of the nab. I got to maximize my turn with nabbing.
Yep.
Told you guys.
Knaves were just lined up for that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter
Okay,
what happened.
let's go there.
Now he's clearly in a giant lead, so we need to do something about it.
I'm gonna craft this.
We got malicious.
I'm gonna put my play.
Wonder if it's going on 8. Oh no, yeah, 2. Good too.
Now frogs are gonna also catapult because they're gonna get the claim.
So how much can frogs get here?
I mean, I will try to kill this guy and hit this guy, and someone else
Yeah.
needs to finish this guy because I will not kill it.
I actually don't want to see frogs do the hitting themselves.
Whether they
need to get a good integrate, is what I see.
Probably depends on the
But there is cardboard points
scoring phase
available.
there.
Well, they're scoring pretty fast at the moment.
I will
need
have
to kill the captains.
I will have triple provoke turn, so I will not be catching up without them slowing down. So yeah.
Frogs are close to doing a 4-point box integrate.
Oh, so all the guys. I think so.
Looks like Greg's thinking about another big provoke turn. And then maybe one settle.
Okay, so this turn is gonna be again triple provoke.
Okay. We'll see how it goes.
And
This will get
Triple? You can't triple provoke.
this will get all the frogs out.
Oh yeah, you can 3. You can in 3. And in 8, you move your guy to 8. Yep.
middle, top, and box.
Yeah.
And
Sometimes
Yeah, 8. 2, 3, and 8. Yep.
yeah, so
well, 5 would actually be the one.
first one will
Instead
be
of 2.
here, so I'll just put 3 guys here. Second one will be here. And last one will be here. I'll just flip the flop.
Did you rally or reconcile?
Oh, I didn't.
Because you do have to do that first.
Yeah, so I will lose one guy. This guy will show up here anyway, so.
You need to do that in the right order.
Yeah, can we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it in 10 and 6.
Yeah.
You can't skip it.
So this will take forever. Okay, let's go.
Oh, I mean, just do it step by step. It's not too different, but just want to make sure it's in the right order.
Touchpad, so that takes forever. I put.
We can put him. We can put him in the right spot for you. You just
Yeah.
gotta do it in the right.
I just put first guy in rally here. And on Rust Provoke, I miss a guy here, and it's still a save.
Well, the problem is, yeah, you do have to put them out in the right order.
You have to go there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have 2 more. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you can do it.
Yeah, I'll just
You can reconcile 6
I
and
will
10, so
take
you
more
also.
okay. So far it's we'll take this guy back for now too. Right now all you've done is militias, and no, this guy was already here. My bad.
The guy's there. Enclave's
This
not.
can be. It's gonna be.
Okay, so far only militias has happened in clearing 2,
Yeah.
and you do have the 3 militant enclaves.
Down the stream. Could only do.
Yeah, they don't even have to use all the provokes to get all their guys out.
Ooh.
Yeah, the issue with what Greg was trying to do was they were playing as if they didn't have the other enclaves, which you know, but they have all those guys. They could try to do all these attacks and get some points this way, but this is why I'm more of a fan of just reconcile in, reconcile in one of them at least, and hope to draw something good off the top that you can integrate with. It's a risk, but you're gonna get a few points out of whatever you draw, and you have the potential to hit 2 acclaims depending on what you draw also. So, like, even if you get bunny, well, I mean, if you get bunny, you can actually still do a 4-point situation, but you'd have to provoke on, or you'd have to use militias on 8. If it's Fox, well, they can get an easy 3 points from Fox and throw a battle into the Scoundrel. If it's Mouse, they're gonna get 2 points as long as they reconcile 10 anyway. And they can easily hit 2 and still play something somewhere else. So, I mean, basically, if frogs are peaceful here, they're guaranteed like a 4-point turn.
I'm gonna drink real quick. No ambush when it comes to my being battled.
This might change. No, this doesn't work with this amount of procs. We need to take those out. I'm gonna provoke the thing. Send this.
We got the other game with technical difficulties again. May or may not be happening. Hopefully it does.
That's better overall.
Greg's still thinking through the frog turn, reconsidering now that they do have a lot more options than they might have considered. But as frogs, I'm not hitting the jailer. I'm not hitting 5. No shot.
Yeah, so yeah. Okay, let's do this another way around then.
Okay, let's see what the plan is.
In that case, reconcile. Just
All right, we're gonna reconcile,
this, to be honest.
keeping militias in 2.
Reconcile this one. And reconcile this one. With this. And this is gonna give me
You gotta draw off the top because you don't know what you're gonna get,
2 cards.
and you can always draw militias back at the end of the turn. Well, this is a good situation where you do want to do it one at a time. Draw it off the top, and then if it's a frog, maybe think about if you really want another frog right now.
Okay, I'm gonna draw a.
But you're gonna get it anyway. Bird card's good to do whatever you want for reconcile.
I will draw. And I will draw the second card from the pond, right? Because I can. I think I can, right?
Well, it's a separate initial draw, so yes, but you're not drawing the second card. You're just doing
Right.
things out of order.
I mean, it's clearing by clearing, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's why you can do it. But when you said the second card, like this with the second draw, that's incorrect. Like the way you phrased it.
Technically it's you reconciled in 10, then you draw a card. Then you reconcile in 6, you draw a card. Since each one's a separate draw, they are separate, so you can do the second one from the pond. It's not really a second one.
Yep, okay. And that's it with those things. Then let's do it in order, slowly.
All right, we're doing it in order.
On a provoke. Time in.
Gonna do a little provoking still.
Here.
Which does get rid of
If it's hard on your mouse, you can
these possible
tell,
cards.
that's what you're doing, and then Zaandaa can place it if you want.
Let's provoke here.
So 1 provoke is good enough to hit both 8 and 2, but it's risky. It is actually just a 50-50 right now, whether you discard the what you're trying to integrate with or not, which is why it's probably a good idea to save malicious for later if you're planning to provoke.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, second one.
You have to discard a card first.
You have to discard a card each time.
Sorry. There's one.
Well, okay, they are just gonna provoke twice anyway. So feeling like Greg's really crossing some wires with what to do with frogs here. May have confused themselves somehow.
Let's provoke here, perhaps. 1, 2, 3, 4.
But they do have their guys where they want. So it's not, this isn't worse than what they originally intended to do. But it is it's a bit awkward in my opinion.
Nothing part.
They're at least going to be able to draw 2 cards after the fact and do some damage.
There's the skunk you can place.
Where do you want to place this guy?
And they got a good chance of getting 2 points.
Over here. It's a single point. Yeah. Good. I will hit the scoundrel, one ambush with him.
Nope.
Okay, Scoundrel's dead.
Let's see.
Have a scoundrel.
Another 2-point frog turn.
And I'll give you a skunk. There you go.
And frogs do have even more guys out right now.
Tabletop. Yay. And
We're gonna see another roll on 5 also.
here.
Yeah, roll.
The last one. All right, 2 damage. So mole's likely to hit it.
That's for a one.
Setting up the moles there.
You're brave.
Even nicer this time.
Okay. No integrate, obviously.
Able to draw 2 cards. Get militias back again this turn.
2 cards. But first of them in that case will be militias again. Okay. And second one from there. Well, that's it.
All right.
Okay.
A bit confusing with turn, but we got there.
So moles, are you gonna kill this captain in this claim?
Yeah, I think I have to.
Moles think they have to.
Are you actually going to? Or are you gonna not do it again?
No. I will 100%. No backstabbing.
That's happy to instigate.
Okay.
That's one of those attacks to happen. Gotta weaken some of these factions.
Captain lives.
No. The captain has to die. They need to only have one captain.
What are bats gonna rule over next, though?
If we want,
We see all these birds.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like considering whether I need to throw a bird card to kill his acclaim in 4. Or I'm at. So
There's one loyalist.
Probably you need 2 because
they have a pretty big
it's
lead.
free.
So
yeah.
I'm not sure if they can rule over 2 things unless they move out of 4.
I mean, it hurts, but
It does hurt.
same as 2 provoke turns in a row. That's
When I say 2, I mean 2 more.
score 2
Yeah.
points.
But they do get an easy empower in 12.
You're still doing fine.
And 4,
Yeah,
obviously.
I'm doing fine relatively to both of you, but not so fine.
But I think somebody will hit 12 if there's a bad empower there.
Okay, sorry, I got a lot of options, so I just need to map out what I want to do.
Bats could go after multiple enclaves here if they want.
I really don't think we want frogs drawing 4 cards at the start of the turn either, because then they're just gonna race ahead. So
Yeah,
I
that's
can negotiate
Negotiate that.
the enclave in the
Yeah,
Mousehold, but that's the best I can do.
yeah, no, that's
I like the long-term potential for bats here in this situation. Because we're assuming that knaves get slowed down enough. And they're not going to be able to take easy prisoners the way that things are laid out here.
And back-to-back provoke turns certainly puts lots of gas in the map.
It's going to be hard for knaves to take prisoners unless moles make it easy for them.
How many?
Or, if someone's careless. So knaves might get slowed down more than
I cannot
people expect here.
Screen of mine. 3 or 4? 3?
Sorry,
they do only have 2 prisoners.
How many
Can't
prisoners
assault.
he has? 3 or 4?
3.
Oh yeah, 3. That's right.
Yeah. So he's
because only 1 frog return.
Certainly.
And 2 acclaim, right? Yeah. 2.
Yeah. So he's scoring like. Depends if he takes the Tinker immediately or not, but the Tinker turn's gonna score like 3 points for sure.
The knaves can actually respawn in the triangle in the middle of 2, 5, and 8, right next to the Mousehold icon.
I would advise
and they wouldn't release any prisoners.
Playing in one way or another.
Yeah, Yeah, well, moles are killing this one, I assume. I'm just trying to decide if I need to kill the 1 and 4 this turn or if I can wait.
So like if moles were to dig into 5, Knaves can just be like, oh well, if you're gonna leave that tunnel,
He's gonna use
I'll just hit it again.
which is costly when he's already at 15.
Yeah, bats have a decision to make what they're going to
You
govern
never know.
over.
You must count the points and risks.
Will they go after an enclave? Because they're talking as if they're concerned about frogs. But I'm not sure if frogs are actually going to win this race, despite having all these guys out. Like, they have to pivot into getting those points and start crafting some stuff in order to win this game. I don't think they're going to be able to just beat everyone down.
If I do all that, I score 3.
And, like, frogs and bats are... Or, no, frogs and moles are probably going to hit each other. Knaves are going to be greedy
Frogs.
and just do whatever they can,
Even
because that's what they do. Let me check on that other game.
The alternative is I go there, all those guys. Yeah.
3 points this turn, 4 points next turn.
Looks like that other one is not happening right now.
I mean, this survival is probably... The question is whether you win in turn 7 or have any plan or not.
Right. I mean, the question I'm asking is if I throw a bird card and like have to spend my turn relocating my assembly to kill that if it's the chance of winning. Right?
Yeah.
Which is it's
Yeah.
not clear.
He's after you. He's after you in turn order. So if you are like able to do it turn 7, probably fine. If not,
Yeah, that's what
up
I'm
to
trying to figure out.
consider. Because he's gonna score more points each turn now because he's after this heavy T. So
Yeah.
take it easy now, yeah. Take it easy.
Well, as long as we
Pretty
kill
good.
that captain, he's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna win before turn 7. Yeah.
I'm not winning on turn 6.
I think we have to slow them as much as possible.
Right. But it's very good. Like, I have to slow myself down a lot. It's not. I'm not moles. I can't just. I have to sacrifice my scoring to kill
Yeah,
that.
I know.
I have to literally throw a bird card to do it, which sucks.
Yeah, that's a tough one. It's points now and later plus in power or 1 point now.
Yeah. All right. This is an important turn. I just need to think carefully.
We didn't miss anything. So Bat's still deciding what to do with their 5 cards. They do have a tough decision. They really could attack some stuff themselves, and I don't think that's a bad idea. They might even abandon the acclaim. I don't think that's bad to do. It's not that bad as bats to rotate what you're trying to govern. They have easy things to move towards. They can temporarily stun frogs. May even get a card out of it. And be like, hey, well, I mean, I'll give you this acclaim. Although, the acclaim would go to the moles. But I don't think it would be bad if bats went to, 2 or 6 and just set up there. And it's on them if they even want to leave that 1 and 4 for now. They could split up their guys a little bit. Go for 6 and 10. That seems like a bit much. Could do the same thing in 2 and 3, but those are already militant. I definitely wouldn't spread out on those. They could fully reposition and just expect to lose their assemblies. Move off the tunnel onto 8. Move off the acclaim onto
and I need that assembly,
6 or something. They get extra points out of that.
I'll kill it next turn, I think for sure, but it hurts too much to do it this turn.
There's an interesting possibility there, but there's no empower points out of it.
I can do both those things, right?
Well, that said, if you're leaving assemblies, you're not going to empower that much.
Okay.
We'll see what uwtron does.
I'll go down to like 2 cards.
Haven't revealed anything yet.
Either.
They definitely like to take their time thinking.
Okay, actually that's interesting. So attack. Symbol.
And also talk quietly when they're thinking.
That could be okay. Graph.
But like I said earlier, all these players know each other to an extent. They've definitely played each other before. Or at least most combinations of them have. Multiple times. So there might be some arguing, but no hard feelings.
So just do that. Okay. So just recruit a bunch. Yeah, I just think that seems better. If I just recruit a few times. Could just recruit a bunch. Okay. Yeah. I think we'll do that. Okay. So I'll symbol here the loyalist.
Okay. I think Hidden Warrens might get crafted this turn.
In
Or
12.
4 recruits in 12. We're empowering today. Interesting turn we got. That's really trying to stay out of
Won't do anything with Hidden Warrens.
trouble.
With the first bird card, I'll empower in 11.
Okay, this one just intending to get a loyalist, but not doing that.
Take the point.
I'm a little surprised they're starting
Second
with
bird
11.
card, I'll empower in 11. Take the loyalist. Third bird card, I'll empower in 12.
Another 0.
Point. Power in 12.
There's a 3.
Take the loyalists.
You're gonna have a 4-point turn plus maybe a craft.
Craft Hidden Warrens.
Sitting on sword and boot.
Assembly. I oversee 2. I draw a card.
Okay. Bats mostly staying back. And just being like, you guys fight it out.
It's on fruit.
Moles with their Baron. Gonna dig into 8. What do they have in hand? 2 mouse. Fox bunny. Right now they're only in 9 and 12. So they need a mouse and a bunny.
There, then my sudden daylight action will move here.
Do you want to peace talk before you move, so you can't draw a
Yeah.
card?
If you're
I
planning on using the
will pistol here.
Okay. I guess so. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't think it matters much.
I mean, if you're not planning to use the bunny suit here, right? Because you can't with this line.
It matters for your sway, I
Oh
guess.
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So do you want to have peace talked it before you leave or negotiated it?
Yeah.
But
Thanks.
you can only do 1. So are you
Well,
sure this
it's either here or here, and
Oh,
if
yeah,
in the Mousehold I roll really well,
Oh, yeah,
maybe
yeah.
I
Actually,
can.
it doesn't. Mousehold adds the mouse suit even to.
It has nothing to do with it.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so I will pistol here.
Okay. As that was before you moved, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does matter.
Then I did my second daylight action, which was moving here. Then I will use my Brigadier to battle the knaves. Any ambush?
Yeah, roll. Nope. You can place that skunk.
We'll set up to get there Lord again.
I think this
Moles
is
are currently stuck where they are. I wonder if they'll throw in any more battles.
slightly more annoying than this one.
Probably, yeah. You should
Get a
store
second.
for the acclaim.
What? Sorry.
Acclaim point.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You got a second battle where you can use it?
Yeah. Thinking about it.
I don't know if it's worth moles doing the battle themselves against frogs. Sure, there's technically the 3/3 risk. But it probably wouldn't happen. Maybe. Probably.
Yes, I will battle once here with my
Right.
7.
1/16. Let's see if
Let's go.
All right, it didn't happen. Would have made things a little bit interesting. Now moles might have to think about, do I keep going?
I will use my mayor to battle again here.
Yeah, it worked out. This weakens both moles and frogs. Mostly frogs. Moles probably wouldn't have done that if not talked into it, honestly. I think they just kind of want to sit back, and they got some good rolls.
I will reveal 2 mouses, 1 rabbit and 1 fox to sway the Duchess of Mud for 3 points.
5-point turn. Got the Duchess. There are 2 tunnels out, so now people know let's remove tunnels.
And I will draw 1.
Also, both of them are defenseless right now. And that's an easy hit for somebody. So yeah, knaves, as stated earlier, they do have an easy place to respawn for now. They can also respawn in the top left corner, not have to return anybody, but they don't have a boot or anything to collect guys.
I can do it there. Cool.
Oh, wait a second. Just wait a second. Fierce
What?
comes to pass.
Oh yeah, first
Comes
come
to
to
pass.
pass.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frog's a good guy in 8.
Yes.
So
I
okay, so
be able to...
just hold on a moment before because that does affect things with the swaying. You wouldn't have been able to use the bunny card in 8.
No, this was this was
Oh yeah, that was militant, so fears don't come to pass. That is true.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
fine.
You understand it?
All right. So 8
No.
8 remains peaceful.
Yep.
Crisis resolved.
Wow, you scared me, Drag.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been costly.
All right, let's see if
That would have been a tricky one to resolve.
I'd love to hit bats right now, but they're on all my. So
Or only a claim.
they're on my.
Yep.
I guess I could try to come down and hit 12 if I want to.
Yeah, bats do feel like a faction that need to get hit, and they are intentionally staying out of the way. And they're only in the 2 clearings right now, so good empower turn, good enough luck for that, so that nothing's too less defended.
Tinker. I could move.
But knaves have the options here. They could pick any of the captains. They got 2 of each of the items that they have. You don't usually see that.
I'll be back in a second. If you attack me, I don't have an ambush.
Okay.
We have seen most of the bat's hand, but that's unlikely to get hit. And also, it's a risky battle for knaves. What would be good here? Just stewards in hand. And it's unlikely that's gonna be useful. Although technically, knaves could find a way. For example, you could be tinker. Yeah, if you're tinker, you skirmish into a revel. You can serve and be able to
And we will
draw a couple cards and get a point.
take a move this way.
You can do all that from 8.
Then
Moving to collect
will
guys.
skirmish against frogs in 8.
All right. Might skirmish, then use bag. Move, skirmish, serve bag.
Got an ambush for me, frogs?
If the roll goes well, they get to do it all. Well, that's a good enough roll, I think. Yeah, that's definitely a good enough roll.
Down there.
So Pierce comes to pass, right?
Yeah, but these two get, or one of them gets removed, and then that flips over.
Yeah, so now you negotiate.
So
You
I
negotiate,
have
serve,
moved, I have
bag.
skirmished. I ignore the first hit, right? So don't lose anything.
Yeah, the skunk should be back in 8.
Yep. Now I'm going to.
And you need
So I have 2
to
more
place a
actions.
claim.
Yes, place a claim. That's the thing that I was forgetting.
Okay, pretty cool
Alright,
turn
so
here.
that's 2 actions. Now I'm going to negotiate. Flip that over. Then I'm going to, with my third action, I'm going to filch.
Well,
I have
filching.
stewards, which
It works both ways.
Which then, you know.
I was thinking serve because you get to draw a card after it too. Yeah, you got 2 hammers.
And I draw a card.
Oh, I also draw a card, right? Is it this
Yeah,
one?
but hold on, don't do anything. Don't, no, it's my choice. Don't do anything, Greg. I always forget which order. So discard this is after.
So right now where we're at is you're using stewards, which is using assimilationists.
I always forget this part.
Yeah, so currently the card on the pond is fox laborers. Then it's assimilationists
Currently the card
after it's resolved.
is finance laborers. Okay. So I'm going to draw from here.
Okay, now frogs get the choice. And then
Now,
we
Greg, you
discard.
can draw.
So it's what? Fox laborers? Oh,
I think there's a good chance for fox laborers for
Unknown.
frogs here.
right. Oh,
Because you're going to be able to craft it. And you don't know what the frog card's going to be. It might be useful, it might not.
1, 2, 10.
Fox laborers has a good chance of being useful later on. Especially for endgame crafts. It lines up for a sword. It's always a threat. But yeah, really cool knaves optimization here. Because they also get to use the bag and hit the tunnel on their way out. They still have an even number of both prisoners and a claim. Right, taking laborers.
Then this goes here. goes here. And with my third
And they got
action,
the point out of the
fourth action, we are going to nab against the moles in that same turn.
Yep.
Yeah, no ambush.
All right, I score another point. We'll move everybody into here.
Everybody going to the forest that the skunk showed up in.
Cool. Then I'm on the powerful.
And knaves are still able to freely respawn.
2 acclaims, so that's
right
3
now.
more points.
Averaging 5 points a turn. But they'll have some weaker turns with their 2 respawning captains ahead. All the table can do right now is there's 2 acclaim on the board.
Okay, first the crafting part.
Frog's able to craft both of those.
Okay, I'm gonna craft those folks.
They can even activate dominance if they want. They got 10 points.
Seems I'm out of it either way.
But if they're gonna activate a dominance card, it really should be the frog dom. And they might be able to pull it off this game, to be honest.
Yeah, I will craft melee. Yes, as well.
But I do significantly doubt it. There are definitely enough bats to make it tough to do anything with that.
Here.
And moles would be the other faction that gets the other clearing. But it's possible if you weaken both of them enough, frogs could technically find a way to do it in this matchup. So militias went in 8. Which is a reasonable place to put it. They can just leave it there. They have mouse, and they can get a 3-point integrate and hit the acclaim. And they could hit something else if they wanted to, but there's no other cardboard.
I will be right back. No ambush if you bat me.
There's nothing that's like 1 attack away. So they are 2 attacks away if they wanted to. If knaves wanted to settle in 5, they could bring in everybody and bring.
I'm a bit behind now, so.
Then they could bring everybody into hit 4.
Knaves to everyone else. And yeah, I will start with.
I'd probably threaten bats. I'm gonna hit you in 4 if you don't remove the acclaim in 4.
Reconcile that. Take a card.
I don't know what I would do after posing that threat, by the way. But I feel like I would threaten them and then be like, well, I don't know. I'm thinking about hitting you anyway.
Try to do the same with this mice one.
They'd have to make a compelling enough deal. Not want to hit through them.
Yes.
But that said, you can just settle somewhere else. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
No one has any reason to be mad at bats yet. Although they're staying too far out of the way. So they're due. You know, they are accelerating knaves by being there. So there's reason enough to get mad at bats.
Yeah, and I will do the same here because basically I'm.
All right, gonna do the other settle there, or the other one there.
Or maybe some sort. Oh no, it's wrong.
I probably leave that one, because you're gonna get the attack there anyway.
Okay.
You really want another frog card? The answer is yes.
Another malicious. You never know.
Okay, I need now to. I will settle 3 times, so this will be peaceful turn.
Okay, peaceful frogs.
Some points.
Smiles all around today.
Here.
Can they do a 4-point integrate? They can. They can with Bunny. That might be why they reconciled an 8.
Two guys, thank you, right? Two guys. Two guys.
But if I'm frogs, I don't feel like I need to hit anybody myself. They just need some enclaves, which is good news if you're bats.
No, I could do this.
And also good news if you're moles, because you want to hit some things that are easier. And also good news if you're knaves, because you also want to hit things when they get spread out like that. Knaves actually have another really easy turn ahead of them. Because they can move somewhere, skirmish and nab. And still play it safe. You know, they can spawn next to 5, move into where all the skunks are, skirmish, and then nab. If there's 2 guys somewhere, they're fine.
Hey, my letter did not work, so I'm just gonna not.
And they get another pretty good turn, especially if bats do stay over that acclaim in 4. Yeah, that's
I guess.
another
I'm gonna.
they're probably gonna get like a 3 to 5 point turn in that scenario.
Move. And settle here.
Especially if frogs do go into bunny.
Okay.
So the question here, though, is do they hit the acclaim themselves in 8, or do they just go for the 4-point integrate, which will likely result in them losing their guy in 8 in the enclave there. Those guys in 7 either could move to 11 or both of them into 8 and be ambush proof.
And then I'm gonna move it.
Yeah, now they're so spread out where this is kind of the situation Nave's like. And moles are like, I'm gonna hit 8.
Okay.
Bats might even move into 8 and then govern over the enclave. That's probably more likely. And then bats actually get targeted by knaves.
Start of the evening, Fox Laborers. I'm gonna craft this great prop card I got. It's part.
Nice. We got frog partisans. There's also Friend of the Foxes.
It's really useful for me at this point in the game.
But there are only 2 enclaves.
No, rather, no, retaliate. I'm gonna integrate for 3, 4.
Leaving the cardboard out there for others. And probably gonna pick up militias.
And this was it. Draw how many I have.
Frog's only slightly ahead of 2 capable factions of racing. And last in turn order. So not really looking good for frogs, I think.
These haven't happened.
They need to basically draw coins and not get hit.
4 cards.
Leaving militias on the board.
Oh,
See if anyone gets pressured. Gotta keep the sword. I actually got the sword and crossbow, which they can craft them both.
Okay. So moles. If I just move my guys out of 4 and just leave the acclaim the assembly, can you kill them both on your turn?
Gonna leave the
We need
acclaim
to kill
there.
both these acclaim.
Or leave the assembly there.
And you're getting an extra cardboard out of it. I just don't want to spend the bird card, but I'll leave it bare for you. But only if you can kill 8 too. Because we have to kill 8 and 4.
I was thinking bats might step off both.
Because otherwise, then that's
Yeah, of
another free
course.
cardboard for nades.
Yeah.
11's also
You
nice
pick
for
up the
bats.
assembly, right?
I could, but I want to score with it. So that's the deal.
Right. You want to keep scoring it.
Well, yeah, but
That's
get a
right.
free point out of it too. It seems like a win-win. I'm just making sure you're willing to do that, Moles, before I commit. Because I can just pick it up. But if I do that, I'll take the claim point. That's up to you.
If bats do that, they're gonna lose a
Point
card.
here, and you kill 8, 4, and my assembly, or I take it myself.
I think make bats
Yeah,
take it
but,
themselves.
I can do what I want to do.
It's 3 cardboard points. Seems like a good turn.
Yeah.
I think moles can hit both 4 and 8 just fine. Depending on what bats do. But I was thinking the bats move off 12, hit the acclaim, and then they're still fine there. We got hidden warrens anyway, so bats gonna go,
I can,
wherever they want.
I can do
Except,
You think? Or you will?
that.
yeah, I mean they can go
I
basically wherever they
think I
want
will.
this turn.
Okay, that's not gonna cut it. Because
Okay, I
can
will.
even
I
take
will.
it
I
full.
will. Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna. So just to be clear, because
Yeah.
I know this
I'm
being-
going to remove the 2.
all 3 of these cardboard. The 2 acclaim and the assembly.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
So the dangerous thing here is you got to hear what bats are actually going to do on their turn before making
But
those
you should
deals.
do it because it's free cardboard. So.
Because you don't know what situation bats are setting up for themselves right now. What if they're about to craft like coins and sword?
Leaving the,
And then,
the knaves
I don't know, they're at 25
Yeah,
points.
no, I know, but
Then you're like, oh, well maybe I don't actually want to hit
So,
the bat
Hidden
or
Warrens.
help the bats.
I will use Hidden Warrens. I'm just deciding where I'm gonna do it.
So
Um,
when you're in those kinds of positions, you have to be very aware of what the player is trying to do. Because now bats are just gonna be like, oh well, I mean you agreed to do this. I know it's good for me that you're doing it. That's the point. But you agreed to do this.
Symbol. Recruit a bunch.
And that is the same thing that backfired for Gregoola earlier on, because they made the deal with moles
That works.
that ended up not panning out.
So yeah, I'll.
They made it before they committed.
Then we will.
So good little power move.
Symbol here.
That's pretty good news for frogs. Setting up on the Fox Enclave. Because there's Fox laborers.
Won't use any of my loyalists there, or do I want to? No. No, I won't bring any loyalists there. Then we'll assemble here. And I'll bring the loyalists, all 4 of them.
I wonder if any of these are gonna get banished. Because they're gonna flip.
So, yep, that's gonna work. We'll do 4 recruits. Give me a second.
4 more recruits. Going in 12.
I think I'll just put them all in 12.
Okay. That's looking for empowering points.
Yeah. Let me just make sure this looks good. So then we're gonna power.
They do craft sword this turn if they want.
Craft.
This is probably what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
And they can craft sword and hidden warrants.
Okay.
Or sword and one of the other cards. But hidden warrants is the play, I think.
Yep. So won't do anything with these.
Yeah, no banish, don't cause any flips. No fears come to pass.
I'll empower in 12 with the first bird card.
Big 0.
Score a point. I'll do it again.
On turn 6, by the way. Actually, no, I already fixed that. We're turn 5.
Score a point.
Jeez.
Third empower.
Bungler. No bungler's been kind to you here. There we go.
I'll take the loyalist with that one.
Okay. Still able to get one more point off of it, whatever the roll is.
I know about the bungler. I know about the curse. And we'll do one more power in 12. That one will take the point. I'll craft hidden warrens and the sword.
Okay, Bat's getting ahead. Gonna be at 21.
Yeah, bats are doing well.
So I do not draw. I oversee for 3. Draw a card.
Flip your assemblies over too.
Oh, yes, sorry. Yep. These.
And they have so much. Dang.
Picking up another bird card. Got hidden warrens, 3 loyalists. Exactly where Bats want to be.
So recruit.
Moles. Turn 5. Do they just build here? Gotta join the race. You can only build once, unless they want to build in both of the clearings they're already in, and that's questionable.
I will need to entreat this assembly.
But moles are gonna have to build if they want to
So-
join this race.
Yeah.
No question about it.
That would be a backstab.
Moles don't have to entreat there, but if they're gonna dig there, they do.
If the rare backstab that actually hurts the person doing the backstabbing.
yeah. But that's what the Joker backstab.
But Bat's getting that 4th loyalist. With using the Fox card, if they're looking for a 3rd lord,
that's 5
they need
dots.
Mouse and Bunny,
Put one back.
which they are not gonna be able to easily satisfy.
I'll be back in a second.
But I do really want to see them hit
Not
both
in
4 and 8.
battle myself.
I want to see them get 4 cardboard points and like full formal, at least. And the only way they can do that is
And
dig
then put the.
in one of them, move with the other one,
Oh, sorry. I thought I did.
and then they have their 4 battles. They just have to roll a 2 on the frogs when they do that. Yep.
That's my second data touch.
They're able to get 4 mole here no matter what because they're in 2 of the mouse clearings.
Will then use my brigadier.
But this is a like mole's turn 7 kind of scenario.
Battle for the knaves. Any ambush? Can you please give me a scan? Yeah.
Will it go in the corner where the knaves are likely to respond? No.
Then I will use my
This will leave some moles on the board.
against the bats. Who said
They don't
the
know.
wall?
Yeah, sorry.
They
I'm
lose a
back.
loyalist now.
No
You lose a
ambush.
loyalist now.
Uh-huh.
Lose that loyalist back.
Then I will use my mayor to battle in 8. Any ambush?
I'm assuming you're
Against who?
Oh yeah, sorry. The knaves.
Yeah. Ooh, what's that?
Boom.
I grabbed the tinker instead. Something. Figured out. Yeah, no ambush.
Okay.
Okay, and cardboard point number 3 of the turn.
Put the knife.
And there's the knave.
Yeah. Sorry, I already took it.
Oh, sorry.
Spreading them out. Probably better to put it in the bottom right. Because if knaves ever want to get that, they have to go farther out of the way. And they return more prisoners if they spawn there.
Mayor battle. I will battle the frogs in 8. Any ambush?
Okay, this is the only roll that matters
No
here.
ambush, but partisans are after. Okay.
You got this one too. No fears come to pass.
No point.
They get a banker if they want.
No fear come to pass. Traders. Yeah.
What do they get? I'm expecting 4 mole. Because moles need to start getting points from their lords. The only way to do that, start building.
Reveal.
This game's a little too fast paced for moles right now. They really need everyone else to fight each other.
To sway the formal.
Okay, we got formal.
For 1 point.
But good points on the turn. This does hold back one of the cards people haven't seen yet. And this new card about to be drawn.
And I will draw.
Open for sword.
Card from the deck.
Well, that's even better. I only said sword because they're set up on 4. So are moles capable of a 12-point turn? Yes. Next turn, I don't know. With coins, there might be a chance. But I kind of doubt it. They'd have to do really well to get that 12-point turn.
I've got some okay choices. I think that might
But they're not out of it. And we have not seen anyone threaten coins yet anyway. And there are 25 cards in the deck. We're not really going through the deck that fast with these factions. Frogs have been... They've provoked quite a bit. But what are knaves going to do here? Knaves are actually able to do part of what I was describing earlier. But the bats are not in a convenient place. So the easy place to respawn is above 8, between 2 and 8. And you don't return any prisoners. They're the 4 prisoners right now. If they want to be risky, they can use... they can try to move and then bag. Or they can skirmish onto like a mole. And then move and then bag. And that probably would work. But they're not going to get a card per point. The other safe place to respawn is in the top left corner between 1 and 4. But it's just too far away from their other stuff. Without boot, it's rough. All their guys are in 8 or next to their prisoners. Another possibility is they could respawn next to 5. They can move to the side and skirmish against. Let's see. There's no acclaim out right now, so they're probably not going to get 2 points from that unless they do the skirmish move bag strat. We might see skirmish. Probably no crafting. There could be a skirmish revel bag. But if they're looking for 6 prisoners this turn, the only way they can do that is if they don't give anyone up. They probably move into where some skunks are for extra protection. And then they have to skirmish and bag in the same clearing. And they can do that in a few spots, but it might come down to the rolls. They could try to bank on a bad roll in 7, actually.
I think Bat's in the race to turn 7, so I gotta try to do it now. Turn 6.
Yeah, knaves just have to be greedy. Because bats are definitely in a better position than them. But the bad roll idea is if knaves attack 7, if they only roll a 1 for damage. Or if they attack 7 and they only bring just the captain with them, they can place the or they can only do the 1 damage. It's risky. It's risky against the ambush, but you can do that and then use the bag, and you can get 2 prisoners out of this. But it's a little bit funny of a waste because you're moving through all of your skunks to just not use them. They could move into 7 and revel. Yeah, they do this, they bring the skunks, and then if they roll well, they revel instead. And no one's going to hit the knaves because they're not the main threat. But they're in a reasonable position for the following turn, especially if they happen to draw something like coins. Although they can see a frog card on top, and militias really still is there on top of the pond.
Kind of let go.
So, not about to draw some frog coins.
I get them back.
But we have an interesting little we have an interesting point scoring situation from this. What I mean by that is, well, we've seen a lot of games for stats. When you're looking at the end of a round and how many points each faction has at the end of each round, frogs tend to start off best. But then, they get slowed down by something. They usually tend to have like the best points per turn at the start of the game. Knaves actually have the next best, like in the middle game. They tend to race ahead in the middle game better than other factions. And then in the end game, bats tend to have the best end game potential. And we're seeing the full mix of it in this matchup. Wooden Alliance obviously does the end game big burst best, but bats have a really high average points in the end game.
Move into revel.
After all, they do accelerate the game. And they haven't been targeted by anyone yet. They're just doing their own thing. Could technically get 9 points on their next turn if they want. But I think they're most likely to get a turn 7 win here. If Knaves had the potential to get 2 good turns back to back, which isn't impossible, they might be able to do a turn 6 win. But with 2 dead captains, I don't think that's going to happen now. Yeah, no acclaim is left. People, they know what to do to make it harder for Knaves. And Knaves got the, they raced ahead a little too much. So they got the attention. And now that factions like Frogs are more exhausted from policing, and the Moles, do they even have anyone in the burrow? Moles only have 1 guy in the burrow. They can't quite afford enough to deal with bats fully.
Yeah. Figuring out where I want to start.
Yeah, Trippin's probably looking ahead and seeing that issue. You know, these factions are gonna race by Knaves. But that said, Knaves are they're the kind of faction that they want to win on like turn 7 if they can. And it's not easy to reach it.
Just do that.
Especially in a matchup like this. Really got to find something like coins. But they were able to craft a hammer and tea. So just need another one.
There. I think we'll do it that way then. That might be the best. We will be this scoundrel. I think I'm going to place him there. More thought. I would lose.
Scoundrel does give an extra ability.
No.
Taking a little too early.
Do it that way.
Scoundrel's ability does
Those bats are safe.
allow for a little bit extra movement to take that second prisoner this turn. Thinking about respawning
here
with all the guys, but this would only give back 1 guy, which if you're giving back somebody, you don't have as much pressure to take 2 prisoners this turn. You really can only take 1, and that's all fine.
Good here. Hey. None of this is good. Let's take too much time. That just loses me 1.
Only 1 adjacent forest to this.
There. That's the move.
Likely saving the respawn for next turn by doing it this way.
And we'll revel with the first one.
Reveling to get 1 guy. You don't usually see that in a forest.
Don't you have to be in a clearing to use the tea?
You do not.
I'll double check the law, but I'm pretty confident that's the case.
Do.
That's the first time I've seen knaves actually try to revel in the forest. It's kind of funny. Yeah, you do not have to be in a clearing to revel. It's in the rules. It explicitly says if it's in a forest, just place a skunk.
We're going to
So revel, skirmish, bag maybe, or revel, skirmish, revel. Revel, skirmish.
Frogs in one.
Something. We'll see what the roll is.
We decided to
You can only take one prisoner here.
Well, it's just cardboard.
Yeah. But okay, I would just spend the cardboard. Yeah, no.
1-1, so I don't lose anything, but that guy goes prisoner.
And we get the guy.
Okay, got another attempt to roll a 2 here.
And then I'll get the acclaim. That dice roll kind of sucked. That's okay. Then we will back.
What do you do with a bad dice roll here?
Man, that sucks. Okay. We will just filch to craft sky couriers.
Okay.
Here we go. Was not a fun turn.
Don't really see that every day. Sky couriers for names. But maybe they can find a coins. We'll see if the acclaim in 1 stays alive. I kind of have my doubt.
The powerful, we're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 5, so that's 2. Yeah, I think that the game for me. That's okay.
Yep. Only the 2 points.
All today.
And stole the militias.
Okay.
Not a bad idea. I'm gonna get a frog card anyway, and not gonna craft it, basically, no matter what.
I slowed myself down there. That sucks.
Yeah, that was a rough turn for Naves. They didn't have a whole lot they could do. And lost a point because of that roll. Well, they didn't lose a point. They
Yeah, but I
didn't get a point because of that roll.
To prevent
And now frogs might hit them.
Yeah, you can if you kill them. If you kill
Or frogs get a card out of it. Or Naves get a card out of it.
Because then he can't just empower.
It would be hard for most.
Yep. Then moles take it, or Naves take it.
Right. Well, moles want to do that so they can have a chance to take it. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense just to give up.
Moles have to hit bats in order to win.
They should give up.
Although moles might really want to try to build here, I think bats take it in 2 turns before, moles get their chance.
Just a second, I need to see.
And moles can, they can do the damage, get banker, and try to get a win. They just have to find 12 points in 2 turns. But they're going to have to deal damage to bats. I'm not so confident about frogs, though. Where
It's in the best interest of the militants to hit the bats, I think, at this point, after that turn.
frogs are just so spread out, and they're not next to bats right now. So frogs cannot do meaningful damage to bats. All they can really do is 2 attacks on something like 12. But there are 5 guys there. That said, frogs can they can craft sword and crossbow. They'll have to entreat the bats.
Oh yeah, I don't have enough dudes there.
They do have frog partisans for more damage. They are able to craft raiding party, so that's pretty cool. They can craft bag also. Yeah, I mean they can craft whatever they want. They can get a 3-point integrate.
Put one there.
If they go mouse, they can do a 3-point integrate. Fox is a 3.1, unless they yeah, they can no. Yeah, okay. They can do a 4-point fox. So they could do a 4-point fox integrate, craft for 3 points, 4 points actually. So frogs could do a 4-point or an 8-point turn right here with what they have. But that doesn't help the state of the game. Or like, what are frogs doing after that? They need 8 more points.
No, I don't need to.
Because frogs getting an 8-point turn here is what bats are hoping for. Frogs do not need to entreat in order to craft both the crossbow and sword because they have fox laborers. As long as they put like 1 enclave down, like a 9, they start by crafting crossbow and then they craft sword later. And then they're still able to do a 3-point integrate. And that, that's what they can do with just 1 action. Then they have 2 more actions that they can do, which can be used basically however they want. But that's setting up for a 6-point turn, maybe 7 if they happen to get the acclaim in 1. But whatever frogs do, bats are just able to spread out and rule over enclaves. Bats are positioned in a way where when it comes to their turn, they're just going to have enough guys to spread out, have the enclaves covered. Still get some empower points.
And I will lose everything my turn. Oh.
I think if bats had a good enough craft, they could do it. I don't know if bats just straight up win on this turn. That seems kind of unlikely. Turn 6. But they can get close enough where it's not really going to matter a whole lot. But some of these players definitely turning into more of the quiet thinking type. But when we get to the real end game, when players are deciding
I'm gonna leave a ton of cardboard.
who's actually going to win,
That's in the top.
which might start with this frog's turn.
Yeah,
We're going to hear a lot more
Bats might
about it.
take it on this turn if they drew coins.
Yeah,
That'd be crazy.
yeah. Indeed.
But it does kind of sound like Trippin's kind of giving into it, which I don't really blame in this case. That does it. I don't really see anyone stopping bats
Just
at this
wait
point.
a second, Reese.
Like this only one.
Maybe like 3.
Yeah, that's what I could. I don't want to craft it here, so that's even easier.
Greg thinking through the options.
So let's do this thingy. I'm gonna craft the knapsack. And also gonna craft raiding party. And I will also craft crossbow. So that's 2 blur spots.
So if they're going to integrate, it's Fox, as stated earlier. So they might be going for that 8-point turn.
Okay, that's the weapon. Now rally on reconcile. I think I need to rally.
Got to rally. Gonna hit the knaves in 1 later.
Mm-hmm.
But knaves don't need the scoundrel anymore. What they care about is the claim staying alive. So maybe you should have negotiated that down at the end of the turn.
That's terrible. Good, let's settle then.
One of the only things knaves forgot to do. Okay, placing the 3rd Fox Enclave down. They have to move into 2, then 4 to do the remaining one.
Yeah, that's good.
What we're looking at right now is bats need 9 points. They need to get 4 points from Oversee, 4 points from their 4 empowers, and they have that boot in their hand that they can craft. They've shown that before. So
I'm gonna
the points are there to
GG bats.
in the middle.
to win for bats.
Well, what do you expect me to do? Just trail on 19?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, like, it just is what it is. Like, I don't think I was going to win even if I maximized my last turn. It's the way that.
Yeah, Trippin likes to call GG early also. When he thinks it's over.
There's way too much cardboard. If he has coins, which is insane.
And settle here. Boom, boom.
I wish the board looked like this on my turn. That would
Yeah.
have been cool. It had so
Wow.
much cardboard. Turn order didn't work out for him.
And going before frogs is
Could have battled that.
going before frogs and also going before knaves. Not the best positions to be in if you want to clean up a lot of cardboard.
Yeah, pre-settles. Now the name Fox Slavers. So let's craft the sword.
Able to do all that and not even have to entreat.
I need to play a retaliate battle.
Right now, you know, if you you're not getting the cardboard because then you won't be able to integrate.
Hmm?
You're not going to get the cardboard because you won't be able to integrate.
What?
If you when you battle me in 1, you can't use partisans to get the cardboard because then you can't integrate.
Yeah, I don't want it, but I have no choice, right? With the retaliate.
Right, but you don't have to use partisans. What I mean.
Oh yeah, I'm not
You're
using
not.
party. No.
Okay.
I need 4 points.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I think they already realized that.
any situation that this is not possible for game 2.
Oh, they got the 2/2 anyway.
Plus that
Even better for bats.
even worse. Worse troll.
All right, now bats really should have a possible win,
So
I think.
that's
This makes it way easier for bats.
yeah. And that's 4 points for integrate.
All right, bats have their options.
And that was it. Draw
What are they gonna do in this case?
4 cards.
They can move, attack, move.
Yeah, 4 cards it is.
Do they still have hidden warrants out? Yeah. I don't see any way bats don't win it. In fact.
And that's it. GG, probably.
Yeah, I think bats have it this turn. Just gotta do it the right way. They can use hidden warrants to abandon one of the spots.
Do you have coins?
I do not have coins. I wasn't lying.
Oh.
But I should probably still win. But I need to calculate. Coins would make it quick. Unfortunately, not going to be quick.
Yeah, hidden warrants saves the movement out of 6 into 1. So then it's 2 cards to battle there and assemble there.
All right, so
Or, you know, battle another time. I mean, there's a lot of frog enclaves. You can just move battle. But 1's a very important target right now. They can fully abandon 12. But that's where it's easiest to empower.
Put the card there.
That said, they just need to get 2 more assemblies out and still be able to rule over what they have.
Yeah, just hit the enclave.
And they can still pick up battling points.
Then we do.
And then they can empower once in each clearing. Craft the boot. I don't know how many points they can max out at with what they have available now. They even have settlers to make it empower easier. Well, no, settlers is after all that.
Spend the card.
But settlers can make overseeing easier.
Okay, so that's 4.
Or they can use settlers to agitate if they really needed.
That's 26. All 4 of these powers need to hit, but I can.
Yeah, I think you actually plan to use you plan to use settlers to agitate.
Right.
But you do that in 11.
So I'll have 7.
So you move from 11 to 7.
5 guys here. I'll have 5 guys here. I'll move the frog out. Oh wait, no, I can't do that before.
Yeah, it looks simple enough.
Simple.
So hidden warrants is from 6 to 1.
So I have 3 recruits. So I'll have 8, 7, 5.
They attack, move, assemble.
I think it doesn't even matter what
they don't even need to use the other stuff.
In fact, I don't even need to bother. Yeah, I don't even need to bother battling the enclave. Is that true?
I think they max out at 10 or 11 points this turn.
I think that's true. Okay, I think I have it.
Either way, it should be guaranteed here.
Need to make sure I'm following all the rules because this is really tricky. So,
all right, time to pay attention.
I'm not actually doing any of this yet. I'm just putting it so that
they even have 3 loyalists.
So I have hidden warrants from 11 to 1. I battle the frog enclave.
Okay, this is basically good enough. This works too. They can move from 6 to 10.
Hidden warrants to assemble there. I use a card from my hand to assemble at 7. Okay, the card.
Yeah, they're guaranteed 10 points this turn.
3 times.
And I think they can still find.
Assemblies. Then I craft silver tongue, I craft feather rufflers, and I craft a boot.
They're gonna craft silver tongue instead of agitate.
Feather rufflers to rule 7 and 11, so that those flip. That's 4 points. Boot is 5 points. 4 empowers. Should all be safe because I have enough guys and enough clearance.
Yeah, I think there are a few ways to do this.
1 and 12.
Just don't want to overthink it.
I have 1 and 6 that's free. And I have 2 and 1 that are free. Yep. I think that works. All right, so I'll pick up Hidden Warrens. I'll move from 11 to...
Able to do this with only the
1.
boot in hand. Didn't even require the boot. This is just making most of the
this
enclaves
to
this turn.
assemble in 7.
Okay, well,
Oh,
not what I expected.
I'd have to discard this grid. Just making sure. Yeah, there's no assembly there. I'll battle the...
Where are they?
Guess you could have... Shouldn't matter unless I get insanely unlucky. But yeah, well, doesn't matter. I'll battle the Frog Enclave. Any ambush?
Yeah, ambush.
All right, making it a little more interesting. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me think.
Well, you did it. I mean, you can't.
Yeah.
Well, I can play my ambush.
Oh, I see.
Let me just count. So I get a point from that. I get a point from the boot. So that
Oh,
put me at
no.
23.
Now I
27.
will start it as.
Well, it's
No,
not.
sorry. I'm
It's not
still
time yet.
deciding if I'm playing the ambush or not. Yeah, no, it's better to play the ambush because I don't need the point for the empower. Yeah, so I'll play the
Okay.
ambush. You want a partisans?
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes that one technically not guaranteed.
All right, so I get the
an
point
empower,
from that.
but it's not gonna matter.
Enclaves.
That's definitely a
Now
wrench.
I will assemble there. I'll bring 3 guys. Then I will recruit twice there.
So yeah, that should still be enough, right? 3 empowers
So
plus boot is
I have
4.
5 assemblies.
So
I can do all of this.
yeah, they still got all the points from all this.
5. They all have cardboard. I'll rule all of them with feather rufflers and silver tongue.
They definitely didn't need to
So recruit twice there.
get rid of settlers, but they had the cushion. It worked out.
Just double checking I'm not missing something.
Are you in evening?
Yes, I'm in the evening.
All right, 11
I'm
flips.
starting to go into. Oh yeah, this flips. And this flips. Yep.
Not that one yet.
So I pick up it.
That's oversea.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So I pick up Hidden Warrens. Nothing. I don't do anything with that. Pick up this. I'll empower in 12. Take the point. Power.
They actually they don't rule 7 or 11. Oh, they're planning on using feather rufflers for the other one, right?
Power in 1.
Definitely overcomplicating it.
Take the point.
GG.
Then I go to craft. I craft the boot.
Still gotta do the other crafting parts, but we're good once they all go down.
I craft silver tongue. Doesn't really matter, but we'll say 7 and 11. Craft feather rufflers with 6 and 12. 2 guys here. Move to adjourn. I'll use silver tongue to rule 11. These all flip. I oversee 5. Score 4 points.
GG.
GG.
GG. Congrats on the win. Turn 6 bats.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Even with a little cushion.
Yeah.
Only crafted for 3 points.
Yeah. Had a lot of empowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the empower rolls were good. And then Naves jumped out to such a big lead that they had to be hit, but it didn't matter anyway. I don't think it would have mattered. I don't have the
Yeah.
8 unless somehow I fit it. If I find with Sky Courier's coins,
Yeah, I
then
figured. I thought you just had it. Yeah, but then I saw
No,
Sky
no.
Couriers, and it's like, yeah.
Yeah. By the way, I'm sorry for the convenience. Yeah, on my turn wasn't that 3
No, dude.
into. I mean, my thinking was that I needed another threat, and knaves were that threat. And if I didn't eat flops, they would just draw and smash everything.
Well, you stopped me, right? So that works. I had.
Yeah, I know. I know.
basically-
I'm sorry. I know. I said I would hit 8. I didn't mean it like a proper deal. I know it sounded that way. I
mean,
dude, you can do it. Like that's the beauty of it in Root. Like you can
Yeah.
say what you want and do what you need to, but when new information comes up, you don't have to do it. That's the best rule in the book.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But we both ended up in not the good spot. So in hindsight, not the best decision, in my opinion.
I don't think it would have mattered.
Yeah, and Trippin made a pretty good point during the moment too.
Nobody ever touched bats, and then
Yeah.
got the empower for so.
I couldn't touch bats because I was stopped right there.
Yep.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't think it matters.
Too much everybody else fighting each other.
I mean,
I needed to not take the deal with bats in the force clearing. They needed to discard a card and remove the claim. I don't know if they would have done it. Yeah.
I
think
yeah. I mean, the thing is that deal. I needed you to take it, but you score 3 cardboard points, or 2. You scored 2 cardboard points. You're not getting otherwise, which is a pretty.
Yeah, I know, but
big
it was better for you because you scored much more than me.
I'm just saying
And
that one.
I realized it only after, but
that's a hard one to turn down because I'm giving you 2 free cardboard.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a much harder one to turn down than the one that you convinced someone else to do the other day.
Yeah, you actually benefited a lot more from that one.
Better deal.
It's just that bats were
No, it was still
bats at that time were just in a way better position and had momentum.
and with turn order.
Yep. And even if things didn't magically work out for their turn 6, they still would have had it turn 7. With the way it was looking.
Yeah.
The only way. I mean, I had a potential win if there's a piece of cardboard here, like if moles dig here and don't put anything, and I draw a coin.
I mean, I was going to like build twice there because I drew coins.
Oh, you had.
That's same for me. If I drew coins and I integrate for 4 and had 1 cardboard, that's 8.
Right, but I mean, I have the actual ability to like draw cards. So like, I'm not just thinking.
Yeah, you guys definitely had the potential. All the factions 100% do in this matchup.
Yeah, this is a strong matchup.
I think bats are just bats are too good to let go to first seat.
Yeah.
I should have picked them seat 2, right?
I can make that argument about all these factions.
Yeah,
in this matchup.
I think moles are easier for these guys to deal with in first than everybody else because nobody really wants to police. But the reason I picked knaves, I threw away a bird ambush in my starting hand because I had hammer and 2 tees.
Yeah, that's a good start.
And I wanted desperately to. What I wanted was anybody to be in one of these 2 mice clearings in 2 or 5 on turn 1 that I could do the thing and serve both tees turn 1.
Yeah, that would have been really cool if it worked out.
That would have been really cool, but it didn't work out. But that was a good game. We learned stuff. So.
Yep, good game.
Yeah, we even got to see the rare revel in the forest.
Yeah,
rare revel in the forest.
I'll
have to go back and look at it. I don't know if there's. I mean, obviously it wouldn't have mattered because bats had it regardless. But I don't know what I should have done differently on my turn 5. Like, there's anything I do because if I just didn't have the dudes, I'd have to give up a point here. I could have I was thinking about trying to take frogs in 7 and 10 and hoping to get 2 acclaim and get the 2 enclaves at the same time.
Maybe
with 1 or 2 prisoners. That was my idea. But then I was like, I'm giving up these for a chance at that, and then my tinker doesn't have the gas on turn 7. if I take the dudes.
Yeah, I didn't see anything better at that point. Ultimately, you did have the the option to respawn in this forest,
I look
but
there all the time.
I figured you were saving that one.
Nobody put. I was wanting moles so badly to put a dude here when they removed that acclaim.
Yeah, I thought they might too.
But he put it here. I was like, I didn't want to say anything because then if I say something, he's definitely not going to do it.
Yeah.
But I wanted him to put it there because then I could dance around here, and also the bats coming over to 6 kind of screwed up the plans because there was so much easy cardboard chilling here. Yeah, that worked.
At the beginning of the game, I thought about like moving some guys here in 12 to kind of be annoying to bats. I think we needed to do it.
I think part of the problem with the protection, especially on factions that don't care about, like, you just want this on the map. You're not trying to do anything else with it. Is like letting bats just score. But bats scored 8 points or 6 points off of this thing.
Yeah, it is partially your responsibility to like hit that whenever it becomes weak for some reason. The way I view it is if you're letting them rule over something like a tunnel or a roost, something like that, a militant faction that can definitely deal with bats, it's generally going to be best for them to deal with it themselves when they get the
I think
opportunity.
I'm coming to the conclusion in my recent bird bat games that bats don't want to be protected, or birds don't want any protection whatsoever.
Really?
Because it always comes back to you can turmoil very easily with all the entreating and all that stuff. It's so easy. Pop 18 dudes on it and turmoil on move, and everybody else profits.
Yeah, well,
birds I don't ever want protect, and I will fight again.
That's why I kind of like the.
In there, I'll be like, hey, I'm fighting you.
Yeah, that's why I like the idea of you're the one that hits bats because you don't want to be put in that position, and that's like you just do it before they become a problem, kind of thing.
Well, I think the next time that it happens to me as birds, I'm just going to straight up tell them, if you do that, I'm just going to come fight you. I do not want protection, and you are my number 1 target. So go away.
I did try to make it hard. I think I kept a lot of guys on. I think
you
I
did.
At 4 guys on 12. Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
You did your part to keep it defended enough.
Unattractive, right? It's so unattractive. It's sort of like almost like a hitting the vagabond type situation, because if you have 4 dudes in there, and then moles put 4 dudes in there, that's 4 dudes that the moles can't do anything with really, and then they're just going to get banished, and then they have to come back. It's just really annoying. So you got to like commit to killing it when you have 5 battles.
Yeah, I was thinking about moving 4 guys there because I knew they didn't have any mouse cards.
Yeah, I didn't have a mouse, which I was worried. I was actually a little worried about that because I didn't have a mouse. I had so many birds that
That's a good point.
kept having.
Yeah, I thought about that, but then I lost a lot of guys in these 3 clearings. When I battled there, and I couldn't afford to get 2 more guys there.
Yeah. All right, well, that was a lot of fun. I'm gonna bounce to eat some dinner, but I'll see some of y'all tomorrow on another game. So
Yep.
there we go. GG.
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 GG.